you know.
Okay. Finally, tell me, if you were going to kill someone, how would you do it?
Kill someone.
Hmm.
Yeah, I might use a knife
Okay.
right in the heart and twist it.
So, was there any hint going into this that she was, that angry, that she was upset with him? Did everything seem all right?
Everything was going as per usual. The house gets more filled with kids, gets louder, more hectic. She may be getting a little frustrated, but she's pretty good at hiding that. I think we didn't really notice until afterwards. After the fact, you think back and say, oh, well, I did kind of notice her looking at him, with that look of just frustration and...
Really?
Do you have any final last words to say? Just that, something about you that people might want to know?
Maybe that you think we don't know about you, but we should.
I am pretty easygoing, but sometimes I can be dumb. You cannot watch the hair, because if you watch the hair, you kind of open the body to, to some wind or something get into your body. When the woman get old, you're gonna have pain in your body. So you cannot have shower for 3 months. If you have shower, you have to lay on the bed, and the people gonna bring you food. That's pretty much it. But I don't have that privilege. I have to, do all the things. Can fly.
You could fly.
Can kind of like freeze the time,
You can freeze
fix
time.
something, there's an accident or something, and then go back, freeze it, and then move whatever body is in danger away from the thing.
You can do all these things. Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
What else?
And whatever powers do you have?
Be kind of invisible. That would be cool to see people have showers.
So had everything been going well at the reunion up to that point?
Oh, I think it was going fine. Brilliantly.
Nothing different than normal.
Nothing out of the ordinary that I saw.
Everybody seemed happy.
Everyone seemed...
Nobody seemed agitated.
No one. None. Everyone seemed in high spirits.
Absolutely no warning of any kind.
No warning of any.
Was there any indication that they were unhappy?
Not really. It seemed perfectly normal to me.
Happy enough?
Yeah,
No problems of any kind.
not really.
So there really was no indication. Everything was happy. Did he seem fine?
Yeah, and he was making some really good jokes about her hat.
Her hat.
Yeah, we all had a good laugh. I'm not sure if she laughed, though.
So there's been some talk about this hat. Apparently she was actually angry with the hat?
I didn't really think of that when you first asked me, but there was a comment made that she's had enough of that joke. Yeah, it did seem to bother her at the end, but I don't think that Stan picked up on that it was really starting to bother her.
Wow.
Yes.
There have been some comments now coming out that apparently he kept making fun of her hat.
I didn't really hear too much about it. But it seemed like a fine enough hat to me. But apparently, how Stan was, he'd find something a little annoying about someone, something small, and just keep bugging them about it, and bugging them about it, and bugging them about it.
And you think she finally had enough of
And she had enough.
the hat?
The hat.
Really?
That's all it took. That's all it took.
So, again, this keeps coming up. Apparently everything's fine with them. Everybody seemed like they were happy, but something about this hat.
So a hat, yeah.
Okay, what happened?
I don't know, there was, it's confusing. There was a comment about a hat, I mean, maybe a joke about it. Everyone was having a good time. Except, she wasn't. I noticed that, she wasn't.
So as far as you know, everything was fine?
Yeah, great. Everybody seemed happy.
Okay. Some guys are talking about a joke he kept saying about her hat.
Oh yeah, she was starting to get upset about that. Actually, about
Really?
that. Yeah, it was just nonstop needling, and it really got to her.
Right.
Yeah.
So did you go down to the lake with him?
No, I didn't go. I went to bed early.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't know what happened down there at all?
No, but you know, I heard when they were joking around about the hat. She actually got so upset she was threatening him. Like she was saying, "One more joke about the hat, and that'll be your last."
Really?
Yeah, she was that upset.
Looking back, well, there was one thing that was said that I didn't think much of at the time, but Stan made a joke. It was mediocre funny, and I said, "He's a funny guy," and she said, "He's a punch in the face kind of guy."
Really?
Yeah, that was said, and I didn't think anything of it.
Something. I said I'm gonna stab the woman, you know, the man in the heart and then twist it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Works every time.
Why twist it?
Make sure that, you know,
Bleed out
cannot
faster.
revive it.
Yeah, the job's really done.
Yeah, get the job done.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was almost like, oh my goodness, the lady might call the police.
We understand that you only agreed to speak with us if we kept your identity secret, so we've used a disguise. Was there anything leading up to this that suggested she was agitated or angry in any way?
No, it was completely random.
Okay, so what was her mood like ahead of time? Was there any indication that something was coming or agitated in any way?
Okay. Oh God.
Don't worry, we'll disguise the voice later. Just go ahead.
Okay,
Speak
yeah.
from the heart.
Not really. No, we're all just playing Pictionary. You know, having a good time. You know, but she just kept staring at him with this piercing look. It was like she was looking right into his soul.
Okay, look, I appreciate you don't really want to talk about this right now, but is it true you gave her the hat?
Well, here's the toughest issue is we always went over to Stan Helen's. It was a great time. Everything was wonderful. Family together. It's great. And I never saw anything in what I would think she was capable of anything more than making a real good breakfast. And then I made a real big mistake. Do I have to do this?
We can stop if you need a second.
I made a really big mistake. I found one as an authentic Chinese hat at a secondhand store, and I bought it because I thought it reminded her of home. And I blame myself. I don't want to do this, okay? I don't want to do this.
Moment. It was a high stress situation. There was a lot of screaming. There was a lot of, just general terror in the people's faces. Everyone was horrified by what they saw.
You were shocked by this. It wasn't something you'd expect from her.
Shocked, appalled, nothing you'd expect from Helen. It was a full arm swing, a full knife. into the heart.
That's horrible. It's horrible.
Terrible. There was no mercy in it. Just complete full swing. No question of what they were doing.
This could not possibly have been accidental.
Well, you know, it was like a movie. It was like a movie. Any other movie. It was horrible to watch.
So is it true you found the body?
Well, yeah.
Really?
So we're excited.
Yeah.
And?
Yeah. Could have used more work.
Really? So were you surprised that it had happened?
No. No, I'm not.
Why?
Well, it all started 1 year ago. Where, that's
It's
when
okay.
it
Go ahead.
happened.
Say it.
That's when it happened.
Really?
You gave me a strange look. Never forgot it to this day.
So is it true you never actually liked him?
Oh, no, not at all.
Really? Because generally people seem to think he was all right, but
Yeah, all right. That's not enough.
okay. Well, that's honest. Who else?
Philip, Emily, Sarah, Alex. You don't need to say name a lot of names.
Well, tell me all the names of the people involved. All the names.
There's a lot of names. Ariana, Katie, Brianna, Kaylee.
That many. How many more?
You asked me.
I know.
All the
Tell
people
me.
in the house.
I want you to tell me the truth. Just tell me all of them.
David.
David too. Who else?
Laurel. And
Laurel's not here.
oh yeah.
That's how many people is. Not even sure who's here.
And Ben and Jacob. And little Philip. And Anna, John, and Linda.
Everybody, in other words. Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
They will bring us back to do, re, mi, fa, do, a deer, a female deer, re, a drum, cold and sun, me, a knee, I call myself, fa, a little playing friend, long, another falling song, tea, a joy, joy and bread, they will bring us back to do, re, mi, fa.
So describe to me what you saw when you went downstairs and you saw the murder scene where she, well, reportedly stabbed him in the heart. Was it bloody? Was it?
It was horrific. She carved his heart right over the chest and pinned the walls and shit.
Sorry. We're gonna have to adjust the filter slightly. I can't quite understand you.